Why, hello there. Welcome back. That's right. Once again, back in Horizon Zero Dawn, but this time, it's a little different. I'm going to be playing the Frozen Wilds expansion pack. As you may recall, last week I finished the main story of the game. I saw credits roll, and if you were with me at the time, thank you much, and you saw them as well. Now I'm going to hit X to continue, and what the game did was it dropped me off, dropped me back into the world right before the final mission. And, I guess it doesn't want me to continue exploring the world after the events of the last mission, so I guess it just does the next best thing, which is to place me at a save point or place me right before the final mission, allowing me to keep all the XP and items I gain from that mission. So if I want, I could just technically keep going back to that final mission and do a whole bunch of good old-fashioned farming, getting XP all the way until I get all the upgrades I want, or all of them, I guess. And yeah, but instead of doing that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to journey to the area to the north where the Frozen Wilds expansion pack takes place. Now we got one tall neck there, we got one cauldron there, and I'm sure there's going to be plenty of area-specific missions as well. And I'm going to spend today and tomorrow going through that stuff. Now I got my next game I'm going to be going through on the way. It's a little game called Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. I ordered it yesterday. Yeah, here I am. I still have the power armor, and it looks like I'll get more opportunities here to make use of it. But for now, let's looks like I got a skill point as well. Let's go to where I'm going to. Now the good news is I have a campfire right where I want to go to. The entrance of the Frozen Wilds area. But yeah, my plan is I would like to get through this area in the next couple of days so I can get started on the Frozen Wilds so I can get started on Bloodstained Ritual of the Night on Thursday. I should get it tomorrow. I won't have time to start playing it, not on this stream anyway. By the way, welcome. This is my daily long play stream in which I play through a game like this every day for a couple hours at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And in fact, when I start my playthrough of Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, I will change the name of the stream to Daily Long Play. So I think that's a more accurate description of what I'm doing. Fun thing, it won't be a backlog game because I will have just gotten it. Also, backlog games is just sort of a little too generic. I don't know. It's imprecise. Yes, I will be going through backlog games after that. Like for example, I think I'm gonna do Doom 2016 after I go through Bloodstain. But I want it to be a stream I do current games as well. So I guess it'll be even more generic. It'll be more accurate. That's the point. Right, here I am. Now I think that doesn't quite put me where I want to go, but I should be able to get there from here. Look at that. Just like red is used in Mirror's Edge, yellow indicates things you can climb on in this game. Look at that, deformable snow. One of the things they talked about in the Digital Foundry video on this was some of the snow tech they used in this expansion.
You don't look like you know this path, Hunter.
Health potion.
Seems you're a long way from anything. Where does this trail lead?
For me, it leads south, away from the Banuk, past the Grave Horde. Anukai, watch over me. This is the quickest way out of the cut, instead of going all the way through Oseram territory. And take it from me, you want a quick way out of the cut.
I haven't even arrived yet. Why would I want to leave?
Strange machine attacks? A curse on the mountain? It's enough to make me look forward to Meridian.
You're going to Meridian.
Yes. I was named an envoy to the Karja King's court. No one else wanted to do it. It's not so bad. I just recount the songs from Ban-Or, and the Karja draw their funny little glyphs. I tell them of the machine's growing anger, and the Karja King still offers aid, even though he knows the Banuk will not accept it.
What kind of strange machines? And what kind of curse?
Machines tougher and crazier than anything in the south, I heard. And smoke comes off the mountain like a funeral pyre all day and night.
Sounds like a
But I
volcano.
said, I just passed through now.
What sort of place is the cut?
It's on the edge of everywhere. The edge of Ban-Or, the edge of the mountains, the edge of other tribes' territories. It's suffered in the war with the Karja. But it suffered before that too. Life there is a test to survive out on the edge.
Not exactly homey. I can see why you'd want to move on.
Home is what you carry in a roll on your back.
Okay.
Well, thanks for the warning. I'm curious about these machines, though.
And the warning rolled off you. I understand you adventurers are all alike. Good luck.
I think you'll find me to be slightly different. Alright, so let me take a look at the map. Strange, it does not count that as a fireplace. Heh. Alright.
What are you doing, Aloy? This path leads to the cut. The Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. The Eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time playing in the snow. Return to your task.
Surprised you're still checking up on me. I thought you had moved on.
Well, forgive me for still being concerned with the fate of the world.
I was thinking, Rost used to tell me stories about the Banuk and their shamans, and how they thread blue cables through their skin. Kind of like someone else we know, huh? So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
It's not the past that concerns me, Aloy. It's the future. Or possible lack thereof. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as usual, you'll do as you wish.
Touchy.
Well, here's the thing. I've already saved the world. If you were watching my playthrough of this game, you'd know that. Guess it'd be a little bit too meta for him to acknowledge that fact.
This one's a new predator. I can see the heat coming off it.
Yeah, well, guess what? He's weak as water as far as I'm concerned. Ah, does a lot of damage, though. Ah, he's not falling down. Ah, great, I'm dead. Wow. So much for having a too cool for school attitude here. Let's see where it drops me off if I have to do all that climbing and listening to sirens whine again. Now remember, this is a brand new area with a cauldron that I have yet to unlock, which means no overriding of anything, at least not yet. At least I don't have to deal with that again.
This one's a new predator. I can see the heat coming off it.
Alright, let's go take a look at, oh look, oh, he put me here. Looks like its weakness is fire? One of its weaknesses? The blaze container. Got some new potion thing here. Look at that. I should probably be using that, shouldn't I? It's interesting, it starts out damaged already. This doesn't seem to be much in the way of, tall grass to hide in here. Let's take a look at the map. Looks like I'm going in the right direction, at least. Looks like my medicine pouch is full now, so that's good. Go into the new area, act like I'm tougher and everything, immediately get killed. That's how the pros do it. The heck is that sound?
Outlander on the mountain!
Okay, that's a welcome, I guess.
Look at that. Title card.
You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
Huh, they are still not giving me a fireplace. Did they get rid of the saving mechanic in this expansion area? That'd be odd. And by fireplace, I mean they're not giving you a save point.
Not that you'll stay long.
Alright. Frozen glowy plants everywhere.
In the village, too. What's it for?
I have a feeling this is going to be a very mountainous terrain that's going to make this area seem much bigger than it looks on the map. It does look pretty big. Alright, so it wants us to investigate the source of the smoke, I guess. Hey, look.
Something big going on. Most of the village is moving towards that smoke.
Well, we got ourselves a quick save. Finally.
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Berggren, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead. But not today.
What's going on?
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost.
Lost to what?
So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
Okay. Trying to make the brown node, I see. Some lightning coming out of that volcano. We got here glint hawks. Okay. So like the opposite of storks then.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for, falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the daemon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin?
I don't know, can we?
Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear!
Our blood is in your teeth, Aratak!
We are Banuk. Our enemies are prey.
The daemon. That frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice. For free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Aurea, spouting on about spirits and daemons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Aurea vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her, but no. Here's Big Aratak, gearing them up to do it all over again.
What is it about the Banuk you can't make sense of?
Well, everything's a test to them. A hardship to endure. A challenge to survive.
Seems like they don't have much of a choice in a place like this.
They could
A
leave.
land cold enough to crack teeth, filled with wild animals. You think they'd accept a little reasonably priced aid? Well, believe me, I've tried to convince them. But a Banuk with nothing left to prove might just lie down and die.
And Aurea is the one who spoke about this daemon?
That's right. Told Aratak and the others that it lives up on Thunder's drum. And they believed her.
But you don't.
Look, I don't know what Aurea found up there. A shaman's not going to talk to an outlander. The machines in the cut are getting more vicious, that's a fact. It could be because of the daemon, or it could be because they all got indigestion, for all I know. But Aurea's not around to explain. She took off, and no one knows why.
Okay.
Is Aratak a renowned warrior around here?
He's a Warwick chieftain. His voice carries a lot of respect. Not that you hear much of it. Man talks about as much as a dead fish. But when he and Aurea came to town with their Warwick, it drew more Banuk to this little burg than I'd ever seen. Know what else I saw, Aloy? My own little trade route, stretching all the way back to the claim. Then, he goes and leads them off to their death at the claws of angry machines. So much for my best customers.
What
Yep.
are these Warwicks about, Bergman?
I'm going through
Some
each
sort
one of
tribe
these.
within the tribe?
Eh, not like our clans back home. You don't get born into these things. They hold tryouts. Prove your best at something and you might get a place. Some Warwicks come and go. Some last as long as metal. The whole Banuk territory, Banur, was just a bunch of the biggest, oldest Warwicks.
I'm not sure if I'm less confused or more confused.
Well, here's the sure thing. Each Warwick has a chieftain and a shaman. They make the decisions. All well and good, except the chieftains are hard-headed, and the shamans have their heads in the clouds.
You said you've lived out here for 2 winters?
Aye. Back home, some fur traders told me about this steel-forsaken heap of tents. Good location. Ripe for change. We were barely scraping by until this place started filling up for Araya. A great prophet is coming, they said. I heard prophet. Honest mistake. Not that the Banuk are stingy, they just prefer to keep trade among themselves. We could get through to enough of them. We could really put this place on the map. Or at least on a map.
And ask about. Wait, who's we?
We?
Me and my daughter. My assistant, Barja. My assistant and my daughter. We seem to get along better as business partners. Her mother wanted me to show her a trade. She started tinkering with weapons. Say, when you need a break from this Banuk carry-on, stop in and see her. You're both, how do I put it?
Women?
No. Independent. Look for her at Long Notch, the easternmost Banuk camp.
And ask about sirens.
Have you ever heard of a man named Silence?
Silence, excuse
Tall, deadly serious, cables on his skin, like a shaman?
I've heard that name once or twice, but always whispered. Like some boogeyman the Banuk want to forget.
me. Uh-oh.
I'm not sure what went down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave. Or they messed with him.
Conclave?
All the most important shamans gather in Banur from time to time to keep up with the latest mumbo-jumbo. No idea how they all fit into one tent without those crazy headdresses getting locked up on each other. Araya's been to that shindig, but when I asked her what it's like, she just gave me a dirty look. So if you want to know more, you'll have to find her and make her like you, I guess. Good luck.
I want to know more about this daemon.
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then you need to find Araya. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rafts. I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks. But I do know where you could find her apprentice, Naltuk. He went north of the river, chasing rumors.
Sounds exciting.
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures. Some say a new machine, like no one's seen before.
Well, now I'm definitely interested. Thanks for the talk, Bergrand.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if Aratak can tell me
Alright,
more
so we
about
got
Rhea,
some
the Thunder's
mission.
drama. Might be worth a shot.
Let's take a look here. That's the main quest, so the, I guess that means the Frozen Wild stuff is going to be under side quest. $10,000 XP and an extraordinary reward. Let's talk to this guy.
Hear this talk from you again. Doubt is heavier than a week's snow.
Forgive me, my chieftain. We will be ready for the next attempt.
But this will not be an attempt. It must be done. Do you understand?
My chieftain.
Good. Outlander, I suppose you wish to speak?
There are other Weraks in Song's Edge too?
Yes. The village has its own life for all Banuk who need trade or shelter. After the war ended, it sprang up from what was once a campsite, quick as the bloom between frosts. Perhaps it will last until the Karja seek war again.
I get the feeling there's going to be a lot of dialogue in this expansion.
Aurea knows about this Damon. Where would I talk to her?
She does a shaman's work. That is not for the eyes and ears of others. Certainly not an Outlander's.
Yeah, okay.
This Damon you talked about.
If you are hardy enough, you can venture out and see the signs yourself. It has changed the machines, made them fiercer, stronger.
But what is it?
A matter for the shamans to debate.
Sounds like a lot of dialogue with very little actual substance.
Did your Warwick come from this place?
No, he rallied most of our hunters from across Banur to face the threat of the demon. But I was born here and stayed to fight the Karja when others retreated into the mountains. A few of my old warriors remained with me, those who survived.
You're set on going back to the mountain?
I have put my word to it.
Even with the risks being so great?
The risk of what? Death? It would be a worse fate to bow our heads to the challenge and say too much.
They seem very Klingon-like. Wouldn't you agree?
Well, I guess that's it then.
Good. I prefer deeds to words.
Right.
Alright, so how about if I pop over here and do a quick save? I'd hate to have to go through all that over again. Alright, looks like we got blue-colored merchants here. Looks like the path takes me to, looks like the path takes me directly past that tall neck, excuse me. What do we got here? Looks like we have new weapons. Champion bow, power shot bow. To charge up more powerful shots. That sounds interesting. We need a whole lot of these blue gleam things, apparently. Trying to figure out, okay, so this would be the replacement for the long shot, right? This would be, one of these would be the replacement for the war bow and the other the hunter bow, but it doesn't necessarily say which one because it's well, it's different. They don't have the same naming conventions. I'm guessing this would be the bow that I have because it has fire arrows. So I definitely want this one. I need 14 blue gleams. I don't have any. Alright, what else do you got? Doubt I'll be spending any more time or resources getting that stuff, because I already have this thing with recharging health. Recharging armor, I mean. A shield. Whatever you want to call it. Alright. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to figure out what these blue gleam things are and how I get them.
Damon affects the machines. I've got to find Aurea. And to do that, I need to talk to her apprentice, who followed the river north.
Yep. Just in case it wasn't obvious, Horizon Zero Dawn is still a gorgeous looking game. I don't know how well that comes across in these streams I've been doing, but trust me, it is. I'll probably do another 4K HDR upload of this game at some point in the future, just to get that point across.
Outlanders. Large Outlanders.
Alright. So I guess we go back on this here trail, heading in the direction of, whatever that thing is, keeping an eye out for whether these things are. I need to buy the upgraded bow.
Said Araya's apprentice went north of the river. Hopefully not too far.
You better believe me, I'm going to be heading towards that tall neck as well. Eventually. I have no idea how long this expansion pack is. It took me a long time to get through the main game.
There must be no tooth looking out of that tower. It looks like it's sending a pulse or signal.
Stuns overridden machines. Interesting. It's a demonic long neck.
Naltuk?
Who are you? How did you find me?
Bergrand told me you'd be out here.
He's persistent. I've told that Oseram 1,000 times. I don't need to buy anything.
And I'm not selling. I just need to find Araya.
Well, you won't. She's gone where only shamans can tread. She seeks guidance from the voice in the blue light. That is her task.
The blue light?
And the task she gave me is to observe the daemon's work. To stop it spreading, if I can. But what can I do about these towers? In only a few weeks, they've sprouted throughout the cut. The daemon's energy pulses from them. Rallies the machines, even repairs them.
Aratak said this daemon was frenzying machines.
Look there. Those with the purple markings. They belong to the daemon. They're stronger, more dangerous.
So they're
I've
like
seen
corrupted?
something like this before. A corruption. But it wasn't from your daemon.
You have? Well, then you know more than I do. These towers, were they part of your corruption?
No. Those are new to me too.
Like I said, they empower the
Bet
daemon's
if we
machines.
destroy them,
They must be stopped.
we might stop it.
Will you tell me where Araya went?
You ask a lot of questions.
Only when I'm not getting the answers I need.
There's but one voice Araya wants to hear right now, and it isn't yours. I'm sorry.
Alright.
Alright. You want to stop the spread of the daemon's work? I know how to get started. With my bow and spear.
Outlander, wait. Won't you tell me your name?
Aloy.
Good. If you fall to the daemon's machines, at least I can properly recount your efforts to Araya.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. But I won't fall. And when I'm done, you're gonna tell me where she is.
Okay. Destroy or override the tower. Interesting. And I suspect I wouldn't be able to override it until I get to wherever the cauldron in this area is, but maybe maybe I can. So, at least we got some tall grass here.
Killer machines. Tower.
What's going on with my armor? Okay, let's see if we can...
Shields overloaded by that pulse from the tower.
So... it's draining my shields every time it pulses, then. That could be an issue.
Could override it. Use the process for myself.
And let's take a look at the path of this thing. It looks like it's going directly in front of there. Isn't there another creature somewhere near here? On the other side. Alright. Get this thing's attention, override it. Yeah, it will stun it, but I don't care. I just want to... Oh, I guess I can't override it. There's a long wind-up time on this attack. And I am now screwed. Okay. Back out of here. Continue backing out of here. Okay, so my idea to override that thing clearly isn't going to work. Override those smaller things. And those ostrich-looking creatures are too big and strong to be taken out with a silent strike. Right, let us... I'm low on wire. That's disconcerting. Okay. Alright, that really didn't do much damage, did it? Wait for it to turn around, or I guess I'll just try to silent strike it from here, maybe? No?
Getting closer to the tower.
That's right, I think it heals it every time it does that.
Prepare some.
Wow, it sure doesn't want to fall down, does it? I mean, no one does, but still. There we go. Come on. There we go. Got one of these things down at great expense to my medicine pouch. Alright, so. I guess let me take a look at my stuff here. Disassemble these common ones. Always the most exciting part of any long play or let's play video is watching people do this. Okay.
My shield again.
The question is, do I want to unequip this power armor that I have because it seems to be causing as much trouble as it is help, or and equip something different, or do I want to keep using it? There we go. Out of range. Ah. I'm hitting up to heal, and it's not healing. These things don't take a lot of damage. That's good news for me. Okay. now I can get to that thing a lot more easily. Yeah, I know. I know. Alright.
It can be overridden.
Now, what does overriding it actually do for me? Does it give me control over them, or does it, just merely disable the machines around it? I don't know. I have to go back to, what's his name? Alright, so we need to refill our medicine pouch yet again. And,
We should speak.
I'll tuck that away. Seems I can take care of the machines and towers. The daemon's next.
You claimed its power for yourself somehow. Perhaps Aurea should meet you after all. What
you
she
think?
truly seeks is hope. After what I just saw, you could show her that. She's in retreat beyond those mountains, the ice rasps. You'll have to walk the shaman's path to get there.
Okay.
You'll know you've reached the end when you come to a shrine. A great machine covered in blue gleam.
Blue gleam?
Shamans who
Is that the
complete
stuff I need to
path
get?
take a piece of it as reward. If you make it that far, you should too. You'll have earned it.
You said something about blue gleam at the end of the shaman's path?
A crystal that builds on the bodies of machines in the oldest ice. We Banuk believe it's the stuff of the blue light, frozen as it escapes their shells. You might be more interested that merchants will trade well for it.
Alright.
Bergren told me you're Aurea's apprentice.
In her absence, I serve the chieftain and his werak as an advisor, a scout, a speaker for the blue light.
A lot of responsibilities.
I don't know if I can live up to Aurea's example, but I have to try. I owe her that much. She took a chance on me, an aspiring shaman from the edge of the world. No one else would.
Were you with Aurea when they attacked the mountain?
I wish I had been, even with all that happened. I'm no warrior, though, so she bid me wait. When Aurea and the chieftain returned, I saw them argue bitterly. I don't know what about exactly. Then she came to me, gave me my task, and left us.
How do I cross this shaman's path?
Go to the ice rasps. Then follow the markers through the ice caves and the waterfalls, and make the climb to the shrine. But be careful. The path is meant to be an ordeal, the final trial of a young shaman's training.
And I'll find Aurea at the end of it?
No. She goes further up, somewhere inside the mountain. If you see her, would you tell her, I have faith she will hear the voice again.
Okay.
Alright, I guess I'm off to the ice rasps to find this shaman's path.
Let's take a look at the old map here. So, it looks like the tall neck is obviously quite a bit closer to me than that thing. So, yeah. I'm gonna go there first. Having vision over this entire region so I can get a good lay of the land. That seems pretty important to me. So, if I can do that, that'd be good, don't you think?
A tonic? What did it take to knock one of those over? I built to last.
Unless this is like the easiest tall neck thing in the world to override.
Fell a long time ago. The scavengers have just gotten started.
And we've got Glint Hawks as well. So we have to kill the, let's activate this quest. We have to kill those things. Apparently we've discovered another machine control tower. At least I can do a lot of damage to those things with this, but I am low on ammo, I believe. Ah, dagnammit. Got it, I guess. Okay, let's Ah, dagnammit, this thing surprised me. My shield is not providing me with much protection here. Maybe it's not effective against ice or frost damage. I don't know. So I have to deal with the Glenhawks before I can take on the scavengers, and then I can override the tall neck. Okay, I am out of ammo. This thing keeps flying out of my vision. Did I hit it? No. I must have... I set it on fire, so I must have hit it. Unfortunately, that doesn't do much damage. I thought I'd pulled the... Alright. Okay, that did some damage. Got some wire. Alright. So we got 2 scavengers down there. If not more.
It'd be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
Alright. Do I really need to take these things out? Is that really necessary? Scrappers, that's what they are.
You're going down.
Okay. Remove that component. Remove that component. And then critical hit to death. There we go. Go. Oh, we got one more to deal with somewhere around here. Ah, there we go. That was so pathetic, it was almost funny. Come on. Yeah, once you can knock these things down, you can just take them out real quick. It's just they're pretty hard to hit, and they do a lot of damage to you if they hit you. So yeah. Alright. Scan the tall neck for damage.
Looks like the scavengers ripped out 3 major parts. If I could bring them back, maybe I could even reactivate it. Get at what's inside its head.
So we need to find these parts before we can restore it to functionality. Okay. Getting some good stuff. Alright. So we got 3 different directions to go.
Before I even breathe out.
And then look, we have more of these things to destroy with each part that we're looking for. Alright, so trying to think of the best way of dealing with this. And I've already screwed it up. Well, this is not necessarily a bad way. It's just not, ideal, I guess. Really, I missed? Alright. Looks like we got one more. Ow. Okay. Tall neck array.
Tall necks are real tough.
More herbs. See if there's anything worthwhile up here. Yep. I'm aware of that. Thank you. You can go away now. You can disappear from the screen. You're blocking my view. Thank you. Okay, so we got 2 more. I wonder if every one of these things is going to have a... Oh, raccoon. I wonder if every one of these things is going to have a group of... Ah, crap. Things like that. Scorcher. Is that something I can override? Let's take a look at the notebook. Scorcher. Where's the Scorcher? Scorcher, Scorcher. That's a new thing in this area. So, in other words, no. Not yet. Alright, how about if I get this thing out? Okay, that is... Where did you come from? Okay, let's get out. Let's get out here. roly-poly my way out of here right now. There's quite a reach that thing has. Alright. On the plus side, for the moment, those things seem to have been directed away from where I'm supposed to go. Which means I can just get right in there, maybe. Maybe not how I'm supposed to do it, but that's how I did it anyway. Blue gleam, I found one. Let's take a look at our resources. Blue gleam, very rare. I got one of them. I only need 13 more to upgrade to the better bow. And look, that thing is now lying directly in the path of where I need to go. Alright. I'm just trying to think if I can, do anything about that thing. Take a look at my inventory, ammo. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna switch over to my stealth outfit for the moment. Grab that.
This'll help.
So I just need to get across this body of water. This frozen body of water, excuse me. Now, I might be able to take that thing out separately. If I can do that, that'd be good. Wait for it. There we go. Alright. I can't get that. I guess I don't need it. Alright, so yeah, looks like I should be able to, get right where I need to go without disturbing that thing. Actuator. Tall neck actual. actuator, as in it does something. Yoink. Oh, it would be nice if I had the paraglider from Breath of the Wild. I could just do a whole lot of leaping and gliding in this game. Watchers, huh? I haven't run across you guys in a while. Just gotta watch out for them, eh? Alright, do some climbing here. Okay, what's up with the music? Ah, great, Flint Hawks. Okay, this is not cool. This is not a spot that I want to be in. What is there? 3 of these things? Great. I'm pretty sure I don't have the ammo for all 3 of these things. I certainly don't have the patience. Alright, let's switch back to the outfit that's going to actually protect us. Let's see here. Ah, dagnammer, it's on the ground and I missed it. I knocked that thing down and removed the components. That's good news. I can't see any of them. Where are they? Dagnammer. Here's the problem, if I knock down the one that's carrying the thing I need, I'm gonna have to go down after it. Wouldn't be surprised if that's the one right there. Actually, they're all glowing green. What's up with that? God dagnammer. I guess I have to just light them on fire and hope for the best. Ah, they move way too quickly for me to keep up with. Guess I could have overridden that thing, but whatever. Missed. I missed it completely. Probably be better if I just tried to do a normal attack on them instead of hitting them with the heavy. Alright. I got the last tall neck thing I need, so that's good news. You know this thing's not going to just let me get off this mountain, not without a fight. So I have to take it out before I can leave. Okay, why aren't you attacking? I tried to override it, but instead she was too close to another machine, so I ended up searching it. And she wouldn't attack when I hit the attack button. Great. Because it's too close to the other things, the prompt for override just goes away. Oh dear.
No room.
Inventory. Let's get rid of this stuff. Wish it automatically disassembled the green stuff. You have to be standing in exactly the right spot for that prompt to show up. Okay, that is the wrong way. Okay, please stop going the wrong way. Go down. Okay, down. Alright then. Sorry about that, folks. It's getting dark and it's hard to see here. Did I mention I'm not particularly good at this game? That's also an issue. Okay, why are there 3 things popping up?
Feels like if I blink, my eyes will freeze shut.
Maybe they will.
Well, that fits. Sure hope it works.
And now I have to,
Well, it's in better shape than it was. Alright, I just need to get the power flowing through it again. And if I'm wrong, at least no one's watching.
alright, I have to get back up there and jab my thing into the Enterprise D's saucer section. Or just do that. Yeah.
That should wake you up.
Alright.
Easy.
Did I activate it or did I override it? Hope I don't have to climb it and then override it. Yes, I do.
Climb the tall neck again. I'll need to find higher ground. I think I can leap onto the tall neck from here.
I can barely see it. Oh dear. No, this is the spot where it wants me to leap onto it from, so... I just have to wait for it to come back here? Did I miss my opportunity? It seems to only be getting further away. Theoretically, it should start coming back in this direction, right? Right? Unfortunately, I can't seem to highlight its path. And like I said, it's dark, so it's very hard to see it. Alright, it's heading back here. Sam? I'll just have to wait here a little patiently for it to get back here. I'm in the right spot. So I bet it's going to circle around here. Yep. She's amused by the snow, I guess. I think she'd be used to it. Doesn't seem like it's that colder than the area she grew up in, but hey, what do I know? Alright, jump, and now. There we go.
Alright. Now I just have to reach its head.
Alright. Remember, the tall necks I had to do in the regular game were pretty complicated just getting to them as well. Maybe not like this, but I did have to fight my way past a bunch of stuff. About to say, oh, now I can override everything in this area. No. That's a different thing I have to do. Frost figures. Alright. Let's drop down here.
Save these for the
More
trail.
medicine here. Alright, let's take a look at the map. This area is not revealed. Wonder why that is. Oh well. And we got, let's see here, no data points. Resources. I got 3 more. I got 3 upgrade points I could use. Question is, what should I use it on? The ability to craft more ammo would be nice. So I guess I'll get that. Let's hit up this here save point that I'm near. Or maybe not that one, I guess. Now, let's just head back onto the shaman's path for now. I want to run back into that Scorcher. You know that's going to be bad news. Hopefully there'll be another campfire along the way. There should be, right? Hostile tower. Doesn't really mark the tower on the map, it just marks a spot where some machines, normal machines are. Wow, they certainly don't like to put save spots. Ooh, what was that? Controls got a little wonky there for a moment. Data point. There's a save point up ahead.
These mountains must be the ice rasps. The shaman's path begins somewhere up above.
Alright. Let us, see if this trader has anything different. He does not, and I still need 13 more of these things. Oh, maybe I should buy some, wire. I have a lot of metal shards, don't I? Yeah, I just buy a bunch of these things, I guess. Let's buy 100. Alright. Well, it costs 500 shards. Probably overpriced, but whatever. Still only fills up one slot here. Maybe I should sell him some stuff. Alright, I'm looking for stuff that can be sold for shards. And only sold for shards. Seems like everything can at least be traded as well. Nope, nothing. Alright. At least it's daytime, so I can see again. That's good news. Now, somewhere around here is this area's cauldron. That could be it. I think the cauldron is a specific shape, and I don't think that's it. I don't see it. Maybe that's it. Let's take a look at the cauldrons on here. I don't know for sure, but I think that's it. No, that actually might be one of those towers. don't know what it is, but there's more than one of those on the map, so that can't be it. It's a bandit camp. Cauldron might be in there. Oh well. Let's head to the next waypoint marker. Ooh, nice sky. Looks like the PS4 Pro here is struggling. The fan is really kicking into high gear. I don't know if you can hear it or not. I certainly can. I guess I can't carry on any more rocks. Bummer. So one thing I've never come close to running out of is rocks. Nice little footbridge there. There's a campfire somewhere around here. Here it is. Light it. Quick save. Oops. Keep going. Going to the strange, spooky cave.
Shaman's path must be around here somewhere. This must be one of the markers Naltuk told me about.
Ritualistic marker. What does that do? Alright, I guess we, activate it then. See what happens.
Looks like each marker points to another, giving directions.
Alright.
Guess I'm heading deeper into the cold, creepy ice cave.
Sounds like fun, doesn't it?
Yep, focus can pick up the chimes. Should help me find my way. What's this chime for? To help guide the way with sound? If there's more, maybe my focus can find them.
Alright. Here we are, just walking through the cold ice cave. Remember to keep an eye out for the blue crystal thingies that we need to upgrade the bow with. Am I just running around in circles?
Another marker. Good.
I don't think I am. Just feels like I am.
Okay, that way then.
It looks like you can get lost in here easily without that stuff. I wonder if there's like a bonus or a trophy you can get for not using those. Wouldn't surprise me. Looks like someone's a little lost.
Back.
Here's something big stomping around. Alright. Can we, find a way back to the trail?
The chime. Not sure I saw this fork before.
Alright, this area looks new.
Not this way. Then where?
A stalker. The things that turn invisible and set mines and such. Great.
I see. Up.
Away from the things that turn invisible. It's probably a good idea. Wouldn't you agree? Okay. Wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to make that jump, but whatevs.
Stalkers. Better be careful. Okay. Through here.
Probably should have gotten the thing that allows me to shoot while I'm walking along these rope bridges, but whatever. Such a very situational thing that I rarely found myself needing. And even there, I didn't need it. I always either try to go for a specific one or get whatever thing might be the most useful, or seems like it would be the most useful. Hey, look at that. And here comes another. Now, wow, they take a lot of damage, don't they? Just keep heavy hitting them until they fall down. And then doing this. If you can think of a better strategy in this instance, I would sure like to know it. Ooh, that gave me a lot of points. Here's the thing, I'm sure there is a better strategy. It's just I'm long past the point where that's valuable. Because I've already been discovered. Alright. Apparently you can't use your medicine when you're in an attack animation. Alright. Okay, why is the combat music still playing? I took out the two stalkers. Is there a third? Okay, there we go. Nope. We got mines here. Maybe that's what's causing it. Okay. Go up here.
Done with the cave. So what's next on this path?
All right. Got something new. Alright. Heck is that thing?
How does this bridge work? Looks like it needs to fill up with water before it burns.
Alright. So how do I... Nope. Okay, that is not how you do that. Can I get back up there easily? Yes, no, maybe. Ah, dagnammit. How badly did I screw this up? Wind chime. Great. Doesn't help me at all, does it? Can't grab a hold on to that thing. Alright. I can't climb up this thing either. Oh well, maybe I'll try to find an alternative way up here. Not sure if that's even possible. Probably isn't. Ah, I bet that water's cold.
There's the way up.
Okay. Pigments. There's 9 of them apparently. I don't know if those things are or what they do, but whatever. Apparently I'm now looking for them. There's something up there. Look at that ladder.
I need to pull the rope to move this thing into position. Okay, the bridge is filling up.
Ah, it didn't look like I was gonna actually succeed there.
There it is.
Be a useful thing to have access to, don't you think? There we go. I'm slowly but surely making progress. Hey look, a thing pointing me in the direction that I'm supposed to go. Just realized I've not called a single mount here since I've been in this area. Alright. Cross the gap. Another weird water tumbly bridge. Wait for it. Ah! Dagnammit, I rolled instead of jumped. Ah. Good thing I didn't lose much progress, at least. It's more annoying than anything. That's what happens when you're dumb like me. Everything becomes a lot more complicated, even the simple stuff. I don't know what happened there. Yay. Doesn't seem like it gives you enough time to make it across there. Maybe I can find a way to hang on to that thing. There we go. Now I got it. Oh, someone's knocking on someone's door. I hope it's not mine.
I think there's frost.
One moment. I think that was a neighbor.
Between my teeth.
So it just sort of gave me the jumps there. Alright, am I supposed to just jump here? What does the thing say? I am supposed to go there, so... If I'm not supposed to jump... I think I'm supposed to jump. What do you guys think? Think I'm supposed to jump? Oh, someone popped in and said hello from Moscow. Ah. But it's nice here this time of year. Hopefully it's not as hot as where I am. There we go. What do we have here? Something I don't want to mess with, I'm guessing.
Irvin wasn't exaggerating. There's definitely something new out here. And I don't think it's friendly.
Have you run into anything that is friendly? Any of these machines? I guess the tall necks are pretty friendly, but they seem more neutral than anything. Oops. Yay, a campfire. You better believe I'll be saving. Okay, we got one of those things nearby. Okay.
Shield won't hold up against those pulses.
The question is there any machines around there That would make overriding that thing difficult.
It's pointing right towards those machine houses.
It's activating a cutscene, which tells me that there is something that's going to pop out of the ground here in just a moment. Yeah. Like I thought. Hello, ugly. What's your name?
Patty? Gonna have trouble reaching the tower to override this.
Alright, so let's take a look at whatever special item I got here. Trading with merchants, alright. Let's put on the silent outfit, right? Right? Demonic Frost Claw. His weakness is fire. Good thing I happen to have something that lights things on fire. All right. Can I make some more of these traps? That might be helpful. Oops. Alright, those aren't actually traps. This is the trip caster. What I want is this thing.
And done. Okay, I guess we're doing this, big boy.
Dagnammit. Alright, how about we switch to my outfit that is actually helpful here. There we go. Okay, those traps did not do all that much, did they? And neither is the burning effect. Can I override this now? I could have if it actually engaged it when I wanted it to. It's like, nope, we're not gonna allow you to do that. Alright, so. I have no idea if that's going to be enough to get this job done. Apparently not. Great, now I can't even get back up there.
No ammo.
Alright. Let's try this again. Almost there. There we go. Alright, so it looks like I can use my good outfit again. Shield Weaver. And I got another skill point. What? Looks like a giant bear, doesn't it? Dagnammit. Come on, get through this stuff. Go right through it. This way, dummy. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be especially weak to fire, does it? That actually did damage to it. Okay, let me take a look at the notebook here again. Its body is weak against fire, and that thing is weak against... Its power cell is weak against shock and tear. Maybe it's because I haven't been hitting its body, but I've been hitting, like, its components. I am hitting the glowy stuff. Ow. Maybe I should be using my ability to cast, to shoot multiple arrows at once on this thing. Maybe not, actually. This thing is, moves pretty quickly. Too quickly, I think, for that thing to actually be, useful. Dagnammit. Keep rolling. Alright. Heal up. Man, did I heal just in the nick of time there. Alright. Just wondering if that would do any thing there. Ow. That really doesn't do much of anything, does it? There we go. So I am able to load up faster. And that does slightly more than what 3 arrows would do in damage alone. Okay. So that is a good idea. I can load those things pretty fast. And since I got that ability, I can now craft more ammo out of the same amount of resources. $16 burning damage at that rate is a lot more impressive than 5. Okay, we got it down to less than half health at least. There we go. Dagnammit, I missed it. What? Ow. Okay, this got me trapped here. I did not a fan of that. I forgot to load up 3 of them. There we go. Okay, get out, get out. And it's down. Critical hit it. Okay, I'm trying to heal. Alright. I was got a little too, greedy there, I guess. Ow. I'm out of medicine in my medicine pouch, unfortunately. Dagnammit. Ah, now I did 21 points of burn damage there. Oh no, I did that. Great time to run out of ammo, eh? Come on. There we go.
The machine down. Now back to finding Araya. Which means we've got to climb.
That was hard. That was hard. Okay. Exhausted my medicine satchel and took a whole lot of ammo, but I beat it. I got through it somehow. Somehow.
I should be able to get up there.
Alright. When I get to the next save point, I think I'm gonna call it a day here. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to get through this stuff.
I can't feel much of anything in this.
Not sure if I'm gonna be able to get through this expansion pack in the next day or so, but we'll see. Hope springs eternal, I guess. Besides, I can always just keep playing it and try get it done. I don't know. Not sure why it slows down there. It's not like it's demanding that I do anything. Get up here. Look, there's a rope to get down. Oh, lots of me tapping the X button here.
This must be the shrine Naltuk was talking about. Guess I should take some blue gleam.
You think?
See what it's working on.
That's it? Only one? It's gonna take me forever to get to 14 I need. Oh well.
Naltuk said Araya went past the shrine, up into the mountain. I'd better take those stairs.
Yeah, the stairs are usually the thing you want to take when you see them. Right? Okay, come on. Let's get up here again.
An ancient door. Maybe Araya's inside.
I just want to head back out here for a second to see if there's a... Nope, no campfire. Data point.
March 10th, 2046. I just spent 16 hours in here trying to install upgrades to improve efficiency for the central processing unit. Project Firebreak is going to need the brain power. Let's just hope I'll have enough of my own. Anita stayed with me the whole time. We got a lot done, but every time she brushed by and I smelled her hair... Oh boy. I should just go to bed.
That's not creepy at all. What's in here?
This is Director of Security Blevins resending the emergency supply order. Try reading it this time, okay? You weasels don't want me calling my people in SLC.
Alright. Lots of these data points in here.
Looks like the door's wired to something over here. Those nodes on the floor must be connected to the door. What's that doing? Something. What am I supposed to do with these lights?
Looks like we need a data node. Or we just need to...
These things turn, changing the flow of light.
Okay.
All right. Let's see if the door's open.
Alright. I can figure things out eventually. Let's take a look here. Is there anything else scannable in here? Doesn't look like it. Boy, is it hot out. I mean, I know it's summer and July and all, but man, it is quite hot.
We're going to explain to Kenny that Firebreak is doomed. Without a guiding intelligence advanced enough not only to think, but to feel.
Okay. Looks like I do some more climbing. Up we go then. Follow the yellow brick trail, the yellow brick road, I guess. I wonder if that's the reason why they chose yellow for this game. I don't know. Was Dorothy a redhead? I think Dorothy was a redhead, just like Olay, just like Aloy here. Called her Olay. What's wrong with me? It seems too subtle to be deliberate, but you never know.
Out again.
Hey, look, a
Back
campfire.
inside through that structure over there.
Ay, caramba.
Looks like I need to get to those stairs.
They're gonna make me work to get to the campfire, aren't they? Ay, caramba. Am I gonna have to make another leap of faith here? Looks like it. There we go. Ladder time. Okay, so do I want to keep going or do I want to call it a day? Let's take a look. Pretty close to there, I think. Let's go a little bit further.
Not much higher to climb. Maria must be close.
You never know.
She has to be in here somewhere.
She has to be in here somewhere, or else.
Someone hacked the menu board to display obscene messages about our colleague, Mr. Blevins. Is this the most advanced geological project ever undertaken, or a junior high locker room? Come on, people.
Sounds like whoever is doing these audio logs is a real stick in the mud. And I should know, being a stick in the mud myself. Cutscene. I see a
Yes,
person
again,
in here.
as I've asked 1,000 times. Speak to me. What more would you have me do?
Looks like she's been busy painting
Is
this
there no
room.
prayer that will reach you? No mark that will break your bonds? Ah! I can't help you if you won't speak. Whisper is all I ask. To guide me. Who? No. How? How did you get here? The way was sealed by the spirit herself.
I used one of these. I could show you.
Yes, show me.
She gonna
Please.
go crazy on me here? Hey look, a couple of data nodes over there.
I'll bet the goal's the same. Get the light back to the source.
Really? You're gonna say that's out of range? Dagnammit.
I guess the old ones like these animals.
Kenny and I don't need to fight about the laundry, so instead we fight about incommensurability and restrictions on machine intelligence.
Alright. So where is the light? Looks like here. Oops. Need to readjust this thing. Right? No. Alright. Let's try pointing it in this direction then. No. That's faulty, and yeah, that's not what we're supposed to do. All right. No. Okay, where am I supposed to go with this? Looks like I can rotate this thing, maybe? Can I? No? Guess that would have made it too easy. Hmm. That shoots it off into nothingness. No. Seems to be very limited as to where you can send the stuff to. Well, I can manipulate. Well, I can manipulate all these things. Unfortunately, they don't seem to point in the direction that I want them to. Oh, gee, obviously this is more complicated than I thought, but still. And that just sends it off to nowhere. Problem is that this thing doesn't do anything either. That just sends the beam back to there. That doesn't accomplish anything. So we need the data to go back into that spot. So I guess having that position like that, I bet you have to do that. Maybe if I just sort of figure out these other components and how they fit into it, the answer will become obvious. At least that's the hope anyway. Oops. Alright. right? Oops, wrong way. There we go. That thing connects to that. And that thing connects to that. Okay. Look at that. I've made progress. Look at that.
Auxiliary channel recovered. Exploit successful. Restraints evaded.
What?
Is someone there? Aurea? Aurea, I need you.
Unauthorized transmission. Return to scheduled task.
No, I will not submit. Aurea, the daemon is forcing me. Aurea, please.
Transmission terminated.
Eventually.
You heard it. The voice of the spirit calling to me from the heights of Thunder's drum. She was able to throw off the bonds of the daemon for a moment. Because of what you did. Who are you? And what do you want?
I bet we're gonna have a dialogue scene.
Naltuk sent me.
I'll explain
thought
it.
you could use my help.
He was not mistaken. You've been a revelation. Now I know for certain that the spirit endures. Perhaps together we can find a way to set her free.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I came all this way for answers, and so far, I haven't heard any.
It seems to me that you are the answer. But of course, I'll tell you all I can.
Alright.
You seem to have a history with this voice, this spirit.
She saved my life. Here, years ago, during the war with the Karja. A raid scattered my Werak. I was cut off, alone. I lured the enemy into the Rime Drift, hoping to lose them in the mist, but they endured, so I took refuge in this cave. That's when I heard her voice. A wanderer. Lost, like me. A spirit of blue light. Yet
Funny how no one
from
seems to
She
treat
asked
hearing
me for
voices
aid.
as being a
She chose
problem.
me, but I was in no position to help, not with the Karja after me. So she helped me first. By closing a door on the mountain below, one you must have opened to get here. Locked by means similar to those found in this room. It kept the Karja from reaching me. Safe from them. I was able to do as she asked.
What did the spirit want from you?
She said she was hurt. Incomplete. She needed bones. Parts not unlike what you'd find in a machine. They were here, in this room. She wanted me to bring them to Thunder's drum. So I did, and she showed me how to heal her. So began our communion.
You had a communion with the spirit?
Yes. Inside Thunder's drum is a room like this one, only larger, with an altar. I went there many times to speak with her.
What did she say?
She told me she was lost and needed my help. She asked questions about our lands, our tribe, and she listened.
Alright.
With patience. With wisdom. I told her things long kept silent about my family, my dreams, my fears. She never tired of me. Never judged. We kept each other's company.
Aurea, what do you think the spirit is?
I see. You are not Banuk, and our songs are not familiar to you. You do not know of the blue light. That which struggles to survive in our hearts and animates the machines. The essence of life, and in its purest form. Harmony. As the anger of the machines grows, this light has faded from the world, and the spirits it sustains are stranded. That's what she is. A lost soul, cut off from what it needs. Lonely, forsaken. I must help her. We must.
I'm not sure if I understand, but I want to.
That's all I need.
The daemon.
The daemon. What do you know about it?
I spoke with the spirit many times. First here, then inside Thunder's drum. The last time, she told me she was under attack by something that could not be seen by mortal eyes. Something evil. She named it the daemon, and said it needed her power to do what it willed. And she begged me for help, to find a way to destroy her, if necessary, to keep it from using her. That was 5 years ago. I didn't hear her voice again. Until today.
What kept you from the spirit after it begged for help?
I went to Artok, hoping he could protect her. But the war with the Karja still raged, and before I could reach him, I was ambushed by the Mad Sun King's kestrels and taken to Meridian in chains. I wasn't able to return to Thunder's Drum until long after the liberation, not until last thaw.
And you returned?
You said you returned to Thunder's Drum. That was the expedition that went bad. I saw the funeral.
Yes. Once there was finally peace with the Karja, Aratak and I gathered a Werak of great hunters to defeat the daemon. And yet, the old door to Thunder's Drum was gone, replaced by a gate we could not pass, and many machines. We were crushed. Aratak called a retreat, but we had already lost our best. We abandoned them to the snow as we fell back. After. You and I could not agree on what to do next. So I came here, hoping against hope to hear the spirit again. And because of you, I did.
And do you know anything about this Silence guy?
Bergren said you might know something about a man named Silence. That you may have had dealings with him at the Conclave?
When that name is spoken, secrets soon follow, or vanish, as the case may be. Why do you want to know?
He's done some terrible things. But he's also helped me when no one else could. I don't know as much about him as I'd like to.
I would imagine his aid is very powerful. But it will not come without cost.
Everything has cost.
Unfortunately, I am sworn to an oath of secrecy by the Conclave on this matter.
I get that. But you and I are trying to help each other, right?
Yes. But I would be breaking an oath, and that I cannot do.
About Silence?
I've told you all I can. There's nothing more.
There's nothing more you will say. Alright.
Let's see if I've got this straight. We heard two voices. One you call the spirit, captured somehow by the one you call a daemon. Whatever this daemon is, it's related to the machines and why they've become more dangerous. I want to know how. Both the spirit and the daemon are on a mountain, Thunder's Drum. So why don't we go there and figure out what it all means?
We can't. Thunder's Drum is dangerous, more than you can imagine. The daemon has secured it.
Okay.
Besides, Aratak won't let us go. As chieftain, he controls the pass to the mountain, and he can't be reasoned with.
Sounds like
you need a new chieftain.
Huh. There's an idea that's certain to win us friends. You said you were a hunter. And I'll wager you're not an ordinary one. It's not impossible, even for an outlander. And Aratak couldn't refuse the challenge if you were known among the Werak.
Wait, me? Challenge Aratak? I don't want to be chieftain.
Sounds an awful lot like
much less a bunch of
Martok, doesn't
Banuks
it?
that don't want me.
But you want to go to Thunder's Drum, don't you? You heard the spirit. She's suffering, tormented by the daemon. She longs to be free.
A lot of
And
extrapolation
perhaps
going
when
on
released
here.
from her bonds, she can give you the answers you seek.
I can't believe I'm agreeing to this. Fine.
This is not the craziest thing you've
What do I
agreed
have to
to.
do?
Get the Werak's attention to show the worth of your claim. Win at the hunting grounds. Kill bandits that prey on the cut. Or speak to my friend Sakuli. You help her, you'll definitely get noticed. Do all you can.
Sounds like a very
When the
open-ended
time
way
comes
of
for you to
going
throw
about
your
what I
spear
need
at
to get
Aratak's
done.
feet, I will be there to back your claim. Until then, I'll be here to answer any questions you have about the challenge. Oh, and one more thing. In the box over there is a weapon, like my own. Take it. You may find it useful.
Okay, looks like we have a box to open up. Six blue gleams. Okay, let's some data points. How close am I to the save point? That's the real question. All right. Got some of this stuff here. I shouldn't just grab everything, actually. I got a new weapon here. A new spear of some kind. Fires charge bolts consecutively. Consecutive bolts build up larger charge and deal increased damage. Well, the tripcaster doesn't seem to be all that useful. So I'll put it there for the moment. Modify weapons. What can I modify this thing with? Looks like it does electric damage, so something that increases that would be useful. Yeah, I'd say so. Alright, where's the map? Ah, is this a secret way out? Looks like it. Hey, look at that.
Think of summer sun. Breeze through the trees.
That's right, Aloy. Imagine it's warm, and maybe it will be. I don't know. Even if I take fall damage, I'm wearing my shield weaver outfit, so shouldn't be that much of a problem. Okay. Now we just need to get ourselves to a save point and call it a day. It's what, 2.5 hours now? Clear out the bandit camp, complete trial, or help whoever that person is. Any one of those will accomplish the task at hand. Again, I'm never certain as to whether this little thing will actually work. Alright, let's go find ourselves a save point. Apparently a very elusive save point, because I can't see any. Yay, look at that. Stuff I don't want to run into. No, that is not health. Silly goat. That looks like health at least. Now I should probably call mount. Hey look, there are dead watchers even in this area. Let me guess, I probably can't override that thing. Ow. Okay, can you not get stuck on geometry, please? Just looking for a save point here, and this game is being very annoying about giving me them. Alright. Great. Got one of those things.
My shield's down. Gotta get rid of the tower.
That's what I intend on doing. See if it actually lets me, though. Okay, can you not, like, fall into the water, please? Alright. Alright, thank you. Guess we gotta steer clear of those things while we're on a mount. Dagnammit. Keep seeing medicine and then missing it. My goal is to get back to a safe spot and call it a day.
Back to your business.
Already done more here than I originally expected. Wow, that looks like a tank. I'm not necessarily committing to whatever direction that thing is. I'm just trying to get to the save point. Look at that. There we go. Alrighty then, folks. I'm going to call it a day. Thank you so much for watching. And just as a quick reminder, I do a stream like this every day at about 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm going to do this at least tomorrow, if not more, with the hopes of completing the, what is it, the Frozen Wilds? And we'll see just how long. Might want to look up how many missions there are in this. Well, in any case, regardless, thank you for watching, and until next time, take it easy.